It's the FIU Panthers and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to...
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Martin back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
High the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Fresno State right back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, after the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the counter. Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Martin will throw it. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Powers through. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, FIU. Up. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Looking for a huge play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Panthers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And he'll be brought down after a... Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Makes a catch. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here, fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Martin back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He'll toss it. Got a little grass. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll be brought down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Now the pitch. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Fresno State will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. Martin back to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
he uncorks one deep. Can't find his man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. Now the toss. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Maybe some room here. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick toss. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Running into the open space. He steps out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. Great awareness there on that run.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
He'll pitch it. He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Martin will throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
He's not. Bad offense, good defense.